but from within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see so much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can walk, I can talk, I can listen and learn as the wheels in my mind begin to turn. But I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see so much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can walk, I can talk, I can listen and learn as the wheels in my mind begin to turn. But I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see so much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can walk, I can talk, I can listen and learn as the wheels in my mind begin to turn. But I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear and see.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see so much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on.
Here we go. Come on, ready? Virginity is cool. Come on, come on. Virginity is cool. What up? What up? Virginity is cool. He's got it. He's got it. Virginity is cool. Come on, come on. Virginity is cool. What up? What up? Virginity is cool. Come on, come on. 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 Virginity is cool. What up? What up? Virginity. All right. Thank you.
in my mind begin to turn, but I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel it, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear, and see.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. I can touch, I can feel, I can hear and see. So much more than a fantasy. I can run, I can jump, I can dance and sing. Believe in yourself and do anything.
Believe in yourself and do anything.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, but from some place even higher. Ramblers on, ramblers on. I can walk, I can talk, I can listen and learn as the wheels in my mind begin to turn. But I'll never forget what you've given to me. The power to touch, feel it, hear and see.
The power to touch, feel, hear, and see.
From within your mind, no one else can find the life that you inspire. From another place, not from outer space, from some
Rehearsal.
Up and close the gate. This is the ride that will decide your fate. Take the elevator higher. Leave the mezzanine behind. This is the time for the ride of your life. Hey, get in this elevator, do what you're doing later. No need to hesitate, it's alright. I know that you've been falling, your destiny is calling. You don't know what you're doing till you get in and ride. Elevator. Say elevator.
The real great adventures of Beth
And Bob.
Paul Wedger.
Stereo.
Wake up, grab breakfast, put a little makeup. Hot start straight away to shake up. Walk your keys on the table. Here you go, create another fable. Grab brush, put a little makeup. Hot start straight away to shake up. Watch please keys on the table. I don't think you can.
In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels return to sky.
Wake up, grab brush, put a little makeup. Hot start straight away to shake up. Watch please keys on the table. Create another fable. Grab brush, put a little makeup. You want hot start straight away to shake up. Watch please keys on the table. I don't think you can.
In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die.
Hi everyone, welcome to another Cringe stream. Captain Cringe, I think these are called. I named them. You'd think I would know, but I hope you're doing well. I don't normally stream on Fridays, but I decided to this week. I just got back from electrolysis, and boy does my lip hurt, so I hope you're all doing well. There's no joke there. My lip just got zapped hundreds of times in a row with electricity and heat, and it hurts. So, let's look at some Cringe to soothe my pain, shall we? New Leviathan, thank you for subscribing with a 4 months, says, all I do is lurk, but I love your content. I'm glad you do. And to all lurkers out there who never are in chat or anything, I appreciate you just the same. Thank you for coming to watch the streams. Or listen to them at work, whatever you happen to do. Daddy Sume with 20 bits, once again, wants me to watch Tiny Tanks. I'll give it one more try, but I don't think it's funny even as Cringe. I think your nostalgia has completely blinded you to how unfunny it is. But we can try it. Mike Max says, did you hear that a Republican got a 14-year-old girl pregnant? I vaguely heard about it and was not shocked. One Shubba Hubba, thank you for gifting a sub. Appreciate it. Sky Comet Fallen with 100 bits is apparently it's karaoke night at Hannah's bar. Logarth of 20 bits says, starting Cringe off strong, and someone sends a chud. MH Darkbeast sends a chud, which I'll save for Chud Watch. Have a good night. Oi, where's my sheep? I haven't seen MODOK yet, no. Bumble Homestead with 100 bits. We're on a hype train. One Chubba Hubba with another 100 says, my given name is Hava, but nobody can pronounce it, so I tell most people my name is Hannah. Gromit is a prince. Thank you for subscribing at Tier 1. We're at 83% of Level 1.
Hello, everybody. I am Adam, the Renaissance.
Oh my goodness, so this person is afraid of SJW messaging in, Invincible or something? I mean, that's kind of cringe. Oh boy, this is a new guy too. Okay. I'll save him under, media chuds. ZeroM80, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community.
Invincible, Season 1 ended the other day. Yesterday, whatever.
Spoilers for Invincible, probably, which I highly recommend. It's a really good show. Based on, oh gosh, is his name Robert Kirkman? Same guy that wrote The Walking Dead, the comics, not the show. The show, you know, ends up being loosely based as it goes on. But yeah, he did the comics Invincible, and now Amazon has a Amazon Prime original based on it, and it's quite good, so check it out. Puka the Duka with 100 bits says, bring on the cringe. I'll do my best. 26% to level 3. Oh, so spoilers, probably. In fact, we should probably just hold off. I don't want to push people away from the stream, and if you haven't seen Invincible yet, go check it out. I'll save this for a little bit later so people have a chance to go watch it. The Ender 92 says, get me pictures of Invincible! Visual Vintage says, hey, oh, for those who didn't get that, the guy who plays Invincible's dad is the same guy who was J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man movies, the, oh gosh, why am I forgetting his name now? Evil Dead. Why can't I remember his name? Oh no, Sam Raimi. He was in the Sam Raimi movies and the new one. Visual Vintage says, hey Hannah, today was my wedding to my high school sweetheart of 7 years. Everything was COVID safe and it was an outdoor thing. We had so much fun and it was nice to have something nice happen for once. Well, congratulations to you two. Good for you. I hope you had a wonderful time. And I hope, if you're going somewhere for a honeymoon, I hope you have a wonderful little retreat together. 80 of Blue with 638 bits, which is a very specific amount of bits, says, the last of my bits, today I came out as a heckin' trans, and every stream from Adobe support to work emails is now my real name, Pog. Congratulations! Tyron with 20 bits says, got my second vaccine poke this morning. Excite. Good for you. Yeah, don't, even though it's an animated cartoon show, don't watch Invincible with your kids. It's not for children. Don't watch it with your kids. I would rate it at least PG-13. And that's maybe a little light. Kirthan with for violence, not sexual anything. Kirthan with 1,000 bits says, my fiance got her name and gender marker officially changed today. I'm so excited. Well, congratulations to her. That's awesome. Today is officially a trans congratulation party. Bumble Homestead with 100 bits says, what percent hype are we at? Mobile app stuck. We are at 9% of level 4. Oh man, this is like a whole channel. Good for them. Not even mad. Adia Blue! Thank you for gifting 10 subs to the community. That's awesome. Thank you. Mike Max says, how are the Illuminati going to take control of the world if they're already in control of the world? Think, Hannah, think. Pyromancer56 with 40 bits says, hype bits. The Ender 92 with 20 says, no spoiler, but the scene that the meme came from is unreal. Great show. Definitely worth a watch. Oh yeah, for sure. I can't talk about it like I want to. Again, I'll wait a little bit in case people here haven't seen Invincible, and we'll talk about it probably during the next Chud Watch if we watch that guy's video. But, yeah, that show had amazing themes about... I can't even really talk about what the themes are about without spoiling stuff, so I'll just leave it be. We'll talk about it next time. We're at exactly 100% of the level 5 hype train. The sub goal seems very off. I sucked this month. It's not off, I just got way fewer gift subs this month than I normally do. It's okay. Sometimes you have really good months, sometimes you have not so great months, it's alright. Mike Max says, I hype for the later seasons as I read the comics. It's a good run. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to read them. I'm just going to wait for the show to come out, and then I might read them later. So no spoilers for Invincible comics, please. And don't look up anything about Invincible before you watch it. Just watch it. Hopefully the lawyer with the bits helped. Oh, absolutely. Stopped an old man along the way, hoping to find some old forgotten words or ancient melodies. He turned to me as if to say, hurry boy, it's waiting there for you. Woo! I think there used to be like a Twitch karaoke thing, and I'm glad that doesn't exist anymore because I definitely would have made a fool out of myself. More than I already do, which is impressive. Hello.
Hello.
You have brought grapes.
I have brought grapes.
What are we going to watch? So much cringe, so little time. Let's just start over here. Let's see how this goes. Mike Mack says, who wants to play Russian roulette? Oh, no, not reading that. Not reading that. Thanks for 20 bits. H. Baird says, is all of this karaoke foreshadowing another Hannah Sings segment? Unfortunately, no. I don't have any plans for that right now. Daddy Sume says, more than butter nips. Hey, butter nips was for a good cause. I did that for kids with cancer, okay? Not for them, but, you know, to raise money for them.
I think that's important clarification.
Yeah. I don't think cancer kids would get a lot out of me licking my nipples. And if they did, they have bigger problems than the cancer. Zero M80 says, grape-flavored Baja Blast. I'll test for you guys later. I'm sorry. Daddy Sube says, yes, Hannah, show those cancer. Nope, don't want to read that. You look very pretty.
Thank you.
Would you like a headphone? You don't have to.
I know, yeah.
Enjoy my sweaty ear hole. Don't complete that thought. Alright, so let's start with this cringe compilation.
Oof, that needs to be turned way the fuck down.
Just dropped my AirPods, so I can't even listen to my Apple Music. That's playing off of my 512GB iPhone XS Max. But after watching my AirPods drop to the ground, I noticed it matched the color of my Yeezy Boost 350 V2.
Someone post something for cringe. Thank you.
Cream white / triple white. Moral of the story, I'm rich.
Where are you going?
Children.
Are they fighting?
Mate, they're not even the latest version of AirPods. You broke ass!
Why are you crying?
A foil
Now this
cringe
at the bottom of
crossover?
my
Yes,
delivery
please.
receipt. Thank you to whoever this was. Delivery instructions. Pretty sure this is the I want to donate average size.
Let's check out this. This is from 2013. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. Does he still do stuff? He's like a conspiracy guy. I think we've seen this, but a long time ago.
Let's take a trip to the DIA. Check out the guillotine, ain't it gay? The next thing you know, they're gonna chop your head, 'cause the New World Order wants to see you dead. The New World Order has an evil plan. They say we're overpopulated in our land. Abortion, euthanasia, whatever leaves you dead, are what these evil people call holy sacraments.
Jesus Christ. One Chubba Hubba with 100 bits says, bits for train. Wait, what? And Mike Max with 20 bits gives a link to
have a
some
question?
psychic cringe.
Finding Cassie is just a loud litter box user.
Let's take a trip to the DIA. Check out the devil horse, ain't it gay? The sculptor showed Lucifer was rearing up.
Oh, the horse from the Denver International Airport. That's literally just a horse sculpture. Bumble Homestead with 20 bits says, Baja, I've been cooking the Beyond Burgers and my dad loves them. They've given him a mild existential crisis and now he's asking if each type of food is real. He thought shredded carrots was cheese the other day. He's near 80 now, though, so it's cute.
Well, I'm glad that he liked them.
But the horse fell apart, knocked him on his butt. The sculptor died, or so the story goes. It wasn't happy, painted blue from tail to nose. So if you go to Denver, don't fly by aeroplane, or else that demon horse may kill someone again.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If you don't know what he's referencing, there's a large horse sculpture that people find to be ominous outside of the Denver International Airport, which a lot of conspiracy theorists is like a hub for the New World Order or something, due to a variety of things, mostly artistic installations that are quite interesting in the airport. Anyway, the sculptor or something who made the horse died while making the horse, and they think it's a conspiracy. Mike Max says, can we get mental screenings for government people and police? That'd be good. I think they already do for, at least for like government positions. If you're in the intelligence community, they do mental health stuff. I don't know about police. That's probably up to the local jurisdiction what their criteria is.
Let's take a trip to the DIA. Check out the dirty bird, ain't it gay?
They don't screen the president.
They're
They're elected.
Cooper said,
What are they gonna
and
do?
its name is Impetus, I wouldn't kid. Now Stephen Colbert, he's another dunce. They never can refute me, no, not even once. All they can do is mock me and try to get me pissed, so Anderson can keep me on his ridiculous. Let's take a trip to the DIA. Check out the voodoo word, ain't it gay? And just below that is
DIA stands for Denver International Airport.
Jesus' Last Supper, except the Lord is a girl. Yeah, the joke's on her. So blasphemy and porn are on display. The artists try to hide it, but it's plain as day. They so much preach a gospel that death and sin are fine. But when it's in an airport, they really cross the line.
Yeah, it's an art piece about how, like, dictators and military fascism are bad. Military fascism is a bit of a redundant statement, but you know what I mean. It's like, oh, war bad. It's scary imagery, but it's also like the most banal, average statement you can make with art. War is bad. I agree. But conspiracy theorists freak out because scary man with sword stabs dove of peace. Andrew Batella says, hey, don't be transphobic to Jesus. And then one Chubba Hubba says, I'm sorry, when did we head to fall out? Head to fall out, maybe, is what you meant? I don't know.
Let's take a trip to the DIA. Check out the Russia map, ain't it gay? And here we see birthing of the Antichrist, and the leopard is dead, it's been sacrificed. These murals are a mockery of art. The artists try to fool us that they're oh so smart. They think their crimes are hidden, and we won't see their guilt. But I am here to tell you, their beans have all been spilt.
I love the idea of a conspiracy organization that builds an international airport just for their own nefarious purposes and keeps it secret with underground tunnels and stuff. But they're like, you know what would be fun? What if we put hints on the walls that we're evil? Like, it's a perfect plan if we didn't decide to throw clues about the place like we're the fucking Riddler. Heart of Vecna says, what the F did I walk into? Upside Hannah's hair is hella cute. Thank you. Baja did it.
Welcome to
Oh gosh, what's he up to these days? Just because he still posts 8 hours, 1 day, 2 days? Why is this
we
guy?
have to pray for the restoration of freedom of press.
Oh my goodness, his praise streams are... You know what? I remember why I stopped covering him. Because he's boring. Because it's literally him praying for like an hour. It's not like...
Oh, I want, before I continue with my usual beginning, I want to...
Oh, I guess he is taking calls
Fourth
now.
sorrowful mystery, Jesus. Okay, well, thanks for asking, Paula.
Okay. Well, God bless you all. I love you all. Good luck, Peter.
So
Goodbye.
you'll probably have to plan on being here tomorrow after all. Okay, Paula?
I know.
Okay.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Is he trying to be a cult
Thanks,
leader?
Paula, for helping out.
I think he's just he's Catholic.
Okay, so he's trying to be a cult leader.
I think he's trying to be a Catholic evangelist, for lack of a better term. He's trying to spread his version of Catholicism with him as a spiritual leader.
And?
So, yes, long way around cult.
Before we go any further, I want to tell you that we still have these medals offered. This is the St. Benedict's medal. Here is the Miraculous medal. They're very small. They're not large. I mean, they're not like huge medals. And I have a Blessed Rose petal from Bayside. So for those 3 items, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope. It doesn't have to be a business size anymore. because I don't have any more flyers to pass out. So for those 3 items, you can send it in a small envelope if you want to. Just make sure you have a stamp on it. At Home Depot.
Save those for Conspiracy Day. I gotta stop the video because of the music. Because that song always gets picked up, but, you know. This is apparently a Netflix show or something.
You don't get it. You are closer to white than I'll ever be.
Together, we make a whole white person.
Your favorite food is cheeseburgers, and I know more Mandarin than you do. You're barely even Asian.
Sorry, I'm not Chinese enough for you. But I've never seen you pound back jerk chicken. Last time I checked, Brody twerks better than you. And I liked your poem, but your bars could use a little more work, homie. So really, how black are you then?
Excuse me?
What? Literally, what? Because if we're gonna play that game, let's do it. Oppression Olympics. Let's go.
Bruh. Hello, fellow kids. Do you like when we talk about the racial issues? We're clearly well informed. Have you heard of a jerk chicken? Mike Mack says, damn, this morality and conscience preventing me from making money from these Q people. I'm not gonna make fun of a kid. Come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. First we're starting off with
No!
It's not racist, that's like the sounds I hear when they talk.
No, it's not racist as long as I keep saying no.
Oh, okay. We're doing
No! This one has Hello Kitty on it, and it says it in English, so I trust it. I love the taste of crayons.
I give this one 5 sushi rolls out of 8.
No!
What?
I know, I just have to keep saying no.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're gonna try this one.
I think it's called Noni Biscuit.
No, it's called Donut Biscuits. You're messed up. I'm gonna try more. If you guys have candy from other countries, feel free to send them our way and we'll make offensive jokes about them. Thank you.
Hi, friends. Make lunch with me.
What the fuck?
Dr. Phil hires a priest to perform on a guest who is possessed by demons. Did he hire Bob Larson?
Dear God, I hope so.
If this is Bob Larson, I'm gonna lose it.
Or anybody in this room and cut it off. But you don't kill the snake by cutting
Don't
off
be
its
Bob.
tail. You cut off its head.
Ugh.
Slither around as much as you want to.
It kind of sounds like Bob, but don't be Bob.
You're not going anywhere. A lot of snakes here. Lucifer.
Oh no, it's Bob! That's his cross! I recognize it! Ah! Shit! God damn it! You know, I didn't have a lot of respect for Dr. Phil or the production already, but like, holy shit. My expectations were low, but...
The dude just bought a cross from Bob.
It's possible. Bob does sell those crosses. It could just be another grifter who bought a cross from Bob.
Lucifer. No. All the gods of lust and perversion. Say it.
All the gods of lust and perversion.
Gay.
Say the bondage of this man's destiny. Say it.
No.
Yes, I command you by Christ. Say the bondage of this man's destiny.
Say it.
It disturbs you that I recognize the cross? I mean, they're pretty distinct crosses that he sells. Ambiguous Samus, thanks for subscribing for 10 months. Happy 10 months, Hannah. Happy 10 months to you, too.
Bondage of this man's destiny.
Say it.
Lifting all the curses.
Of all the generations.
Of all the generations.
Bound as one.
Bound as one.
7 times greater than you try to put
Oh
it on
no,
me.
It's him! Fucking Dr. Phil, you piece of shit!
It's alright.
Did the Dr. Phil people just Google
Yes.
real exorcist and look for the first posting? Not that, and to be fair, you know, it's not like an exorcist from the Catholic Church is any more legitimate. It's all bullshit. But, like, don't go for the D tier, Dr. Phil. Pyromancer says, Dr. Phil and Bob have the same energy. And Sky Comet Fallen says, I'm guessing it's Jezebel and Thor again. Usually is those crazy kids. Colston says, don't call him Dr. Phil. Mr. Phil is way more appropriate.
And Lucifer.
Oh, he's got an Apple Watch.
Huh.
I guess fighting Jezebel pays decently.
Yeah.
Lucifer.
With all of our kind.
No.
Yes, with
no.
all of our kind.
Say it.
No.
I wonder if anyone gets a boner during exorcism.
Oh, that's gotta be someone's kink. Andrew Batella says, please help, it's 2 a.m. and I have a guest at home, I can't laugh this loud. Did Dr. Phil's people intentionally not film Bob's face so you couldn't easily recognize him and Google him and realize what a hack he is?
Oh, I think they, like, cropped the screen, like, way far so that it wouldn't get copywritten.
Say pit.
Fits!
Oh, is he gonna ether him? What's he doing? Jesus.
With the power of Christ.
Dr. Phil and Priest Bob. Stromboli for Wi-Fi says, I've seen this guy in a gay porn, I swear.
Hang on.
I have a 3-year-old in my basement that's like lacking vitamin D. I need to give this to her. It's my birthday, so I'm being generous for one day to her.
I don't think that's what you're supposed to say out loud.
What?
That you have somebody here.
I provide her with plenty of D, just not the vitamin part.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Pyromancer says, don't do that. Those are 300 milligrams of caffeine per can. Yeah, he probably just wasted them. Yep, that's him. Bob.
Oh, that's not good either.
Oh, really?
Not if it's a child.
Well, I was tired of being a virgin, so what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
We saw this one, but this is a classic, so I'll
You're
watch
a
this one
classic.
anytime. Oh, thank you.
I'll watch you anytime.
That's convenient, because you can catch me 24 hours a day on my archive channel, youtube.com/HannahReloaded.
Hey.
Gotta get the plug in.
Sir, breaking news here with a guest.
Hello?
How many plugs?
Hello, yes, I have Mr. Trump on standby. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go ahead, sir. Hello, everyone.
We have the president here, our real president, everyone. Hello, Mr. President.
MacronShow.com, bitches. MacronShow.com.
Okay.
All right.
I
Sorry,
guess that
folks.
wasn't. I guess that was.
What a waste. Like, as funny as that is in and of itself is just a moment, think how much funnier that could have been if that person has, like, a decent Trump impersonation or even a soundboard.
Yeah.
They could have probably got a solid minute out of Mike before he realizes what's going on.
Yeah, they thought that they had to just shoot their shot because they thought that Mike
Yeah.
would figure it out.
Yeah, I guess.
You see what they're doing? They're attacking us. They're attacking us, and this is what. I mean, that even came up. They're attacking into our phones. It came up that it was a legitimate number. A legitimate. I know the
They're
numbers
hacking
coming
the phones by typing in my number. Oh god, more Netflix.
The room is furnished in a non-distracting manner to best help with your recovery.
Somebody want to tell me who Urkel is?
What's an Urkel?
Not what's an Urkel, who's an Urkel? It's Urkel's Urkel. Tell her who Urkel is. How do you not? Oh my God. You got glasses and suspenders, you know, and you're Seems super smart.
Let me search.
How do you feel about Melissa McCarthy? I thought she was funny in Bridesmaids, and then everything else I've seen her in, I don't really like her in very much.
Yeah.
Let me look what else she's in. Hold on. Like, in Bridesmaids, she's like a side character almost, and like she shines in that.
Yeah.
And then in every other thing I've seen them try and do with her, they try and make her like the leading woman. And I don't think the kind of humor she does tends to help.
I think she's good at riffing off of other people.
Sure, I don't think she can be the backbone of a story or the scene, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to look at literally anything she's done, yeah. Outside of Bridesmaids, I don't think I've liked anything she's been in. That's a shame. I guess she was in Gilmore Girls. That's fine.
I've never seen Gilmore Girls.
But like, yeah, movies after Bridesmaids, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
You know who Urkel is.
How do you spell?
Stromboli for Wi-Fi says her Sean Spicer impersonation on SNL is on point.
Okay, yeah.
I do remember that. That's fine. Enter92 says, every one of her movies is just ad-libs and it's so easy to tell, which makes all of her characters homogenous and boring. Yeah.
Spell that.
You spell it Urkel. Are you kidding?
Did I do that?
Right? Does that ring up? Did I do that?
Oh my god. Game Grumps fan goes to an anime convention.
Hey, I'm Grump. Hey, I'm Grump. Yeah. Yeah, yo. Do it. Hey, I'm Grump. Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump. Hey, welcome to Too Many Games. I'm here. It's me, Chris Gassler. Remember me? No, you don't. Hey, take my card. Yeah, call me. Hey.
Did I miss a Bits message? Hold on, let me go find it. Sorry. That must be Trump's perfect call. Bazing.
Hey, I'm Grump. Yeah.
I feel like at the point no, I shouldn't say no, I'm gonna say it. I feel like at the point the person in the My Little Pony wings and ears is looking at you like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I feel like you need to like take a step back and consider your social skills and how you're doing. You good?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm Grump. Hey, I'm Grump.
Hi, what's up?
I'm Grump.
I'm Cassie.
No, do the line.
I don't.
Not everyone knows what Game Grumps are. Does this guy think Game Grumps are like the most popular channel on YouTube? Even if they were, like, I don't know, like, who's a big YouTuber? PewDiePie. I've never once sat through a full PewDiePie video. I don't know any PewDiePie memes. So if someone came up to me and was like, a PewDiePie meme, I would have no idea. People don't know who the Game Grumps are in general public. They're online famous.
I don't know anything about online. What are you talking about?
Remember? Here you go. Hey, I'm Grump. Hey, I'm Grump. Hey, I'm Grump.
You know what? How you doing, Grump? I don't know that one.
Oh.
I do.
Hey, I'm Grump.
I'm not so Grump.
And
where's
the Game
Grumps?
You know
Oh, he wasn't even good at it when someone did get it. Lame.
Sexbang's here somewhere? I saw him before. Danny Sexbang, he was... No, I don't care about him. Hey, I'm Grump. Hi. Yeah.
Ew, no, that's disgusting. Don't touch
I'm just
people.
Grump. Hey, I'm Grump.
Hi.
Hey, I'm Grump.
What?
Hey, I'm Grump.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Don't
Call me up.
Mess with
Then you can be
people
Grump.
or-
Get down with the Grump.
The guy's just trying to sell his shit.
Hey, I'm Grump.
Hey, yeah.
Yes, I'm sure this woman in her, I don't even know, 40s, 50s, 60s, or 70s, I can't tell, doesn't matter. I'm sure she's a big fan of Danny Sexbang.
I literally don't know what Game Grumps is.
It's a channel, a popular YouTube channel that's like a Let's Play channel where two friends play video games and joke around together. It used to be JonTron and some other guy, and then JonTron did the thing where he revealed he was kind of a racist piece of shit. So then JonTron left, and then they brought on a different guy. The whole thing.
I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Grump.
Hey, I'm Grum.
Grum?
Yeah.
And we're the...
It was John and Aaron, now it's Aaron and Danny. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Grump.
I don't want to be filmed.
Hey, I'm Grump.
You want pretzel?
Hey, I'm Grump.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Grump.
Why is he just repeating it as if it'll make people think of it?
And we're the Game Grumps.
I don't know.
And we're the Game Grumps.
There you go. GM, as
Oh god, is that guy dressed as the angry video game nerd? Zathura6, thanks for subscribing.
As a fellow nerd gamer.
Oh, the JonTron stuff happened after he left? That's my bad. Okay, so he left to do solo content on his channel, and then the interview happened. My bad.
Are you Grump?
I'm not. Yes, I'm very Grump.
Oh yeah, he's trying to do a James Rolfe. With that face.
And let's just be glad that there's no ET on Atari because.
Don't put that dude's glasses in your mouth. What the fuck?
That's so far.
It tastes like shit.
Hey, I'm Grump.
Is this
Hey, I'm Grump.
actually
I'm Robert guy in my face.
on Game Grumps?
I don't think he is. I think he's just a weird guy.
Hey, I'm Grump.
Cool.
And I'm not.
The Under 92 says he repeatedly said the N-word on Game Grumps though, so still trash the whole time. Of course he did. Jesus.
Oh.
I didn't start watching Game Grumps until after John had already left. I didn't even know he was on it until later. That's probably why I'm thrown off. Stromboli for Wi-Fi says, can we give JonTron a pass since it was Destiny who interviewed him and John has been pretty silent on politics since? No, because he still said racist shit. Like, I don't have to like Destiny to recognize John said some fudged up stuff in that interview. And he said some fudged up stuff since.
Not so Grump.
And
we're the Game.
Like, after the 2020 election, he posted a thing implying that he didn't agree with the election results. Not just that he was unhappy, but like he was like doing a fraud thing. He was like kind of buying into the conspiracy stuff, but in a wink wink sort of way. It was bullshit.
Grumps. Can you get off me?
Yes, he compared the US to a banana republic.
It's a road called Rainbow Road.
Warning.
Old man loves hedonism and Jamaica.
Hey, what's going on? This is Terrence from BlackBeachWeek.com, and let me tell you, I got a very special guest this time. His name is Rick, and where are you from, Rick? Arizona.
Can you hear it at all? Sounds like it's mono audio.
Arizona. He's been a member for of Hedonism 2 for how many years again?
Since 1988.
How many times you say you've been here?
40 times.
40 times. Why? I mean, what brings you to hedonism that many times?
The wild women, the wild women, the ripping and the tearing, the ripping and the tearing.
Did you hear that?
No, of course I didn't hear it.
Did you read it?
No.
Zathura says, I'm cringing into myself. Please stop.
I was too distracted by the fact that you blew out my goddamn eardrum because that's so loud.
I'm sorry. He's here for the ripping and the tearing.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. So what have you done this whole entire week?
There's no other place in this universe like hedonism too.
None. None. You hear that? 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 See, do your dance. Do your dance. Do your dance. See, this is. Now, ladies, I mean, I can't
What
come
the
in,
absolute fuck? I don't want to see
You know what? I strive to be that confident. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. If I could be that confident for one day, I think I'd succeed at something. Probably not something good, but something.
I can't say that you'd still be in a relationship.
That's not what I meant. I meant like, I don't know, I'll find my way into a drug deal, or I'll join the mob. Shame level 0.
Is he for real? Joaquin, it's your boy. Got a death wish, Archie? Is that it?
No, Joaquin. I want to live. Look, guys, straight up, most of us are gonna be here for a long time, and I don't want to do that time living like an animal. Shivving each other in the freaking yard, that might be what the guards and the warden and the rest of the world out there expects of us. Screw them. Let's show them there's another way.
What way's that?
If we weren't here, we'd be in high school, joining clubs, trying out for sports.
Not me. I dropped out in the 4th grade to run drugs to support my nana.
Bruh. That means you haven't known the triumphs and defeats, the epic highs and lows of high school football.
Ender 92 with 20 bits. For your confidence stat to be that high, your intelligence stat has to be the exact inverse. Marcus Drake says, what is this Hallmark Channel inspro porn?
Are they serious? Well, at least they can stay together. If we get...
I have time to fix that.
How to go? We stay together.
Oh my god.
Whoa, you hit him, girl.
These people are both... I mean, at least they had the foresight before they decided to go outside super duper high to tether themselves to each other. I could respect that as a move. I would have respected it better if they stayed home or in one location. Morok says, I've arrived. Pathfinder was wild today. Sometimes you don't want to crit, but you do, and end up killing a mind-controlled civilian. Oof. Sorry. Big Booty 2012, thanks for subscribing for 12 months, 1 year. Woot. Happy anniversary.
Come on. Where you going? Come on, doggy. Come on. Let's go get some drugs. Come on. Look at that shit. This is unreal. Oh, then she can buy some cigarettes. She need at least one on top of that.
Well, that guy's barely standing up.
If he hit that pole, I'm dying. I mean, I'm gonna fall out this car.
M-Day's back for another year.
Great deals and entertainment on the day, including
$500 free accessories.
3 years free servicing.
5 years roadside assist.
5-year unlimited kilometre factory warranty.
Breakfast barbecue to get the day started.
The power station to get your coffee kicks.
And a food truck to keep the party going.
Come down this Saturday for
Is the demographic for Fortnite in the market for brand new vehicles? Why would you do a car commercial with a Fortnite dance theme?
The dude's kid was like, Dad, I've got a great idea.
Do you know how to floss? Excuse me, can I buy my vehicle with V-Bucks? I have a lot of them. Mr. X8, thank you for subscribing with a 2-month streak.
Day main event. All these deals jam-packed into one massive day here at Grand Prix Master Astley.
One massive day.
Oh, this is the guy that stole the COVID vaccine. We covered this on Sovereign Citizen Day, I think.
I mean, I'm taking the vaccine. I just want to read the bio thing. Okay.
That's the package.
Okay. This is the.
Why would you ever
Just
say
wanna-
that to him?
Yeah, that was.
Dude, this is
foolish.
poisoning people. What?
I would hope after that happened that the corporate office, whom I would assume that was reported to, basically sent in a memo that's like, hey, if someone wants information on the vaccine, here's where to get a PDF. Like, you don't need to hand them the bottle.
Hey, everyone, go get vaccinated.
Yeah.
I gotta find a...
Oh yeah, remember this racist lady who does like a racist song, like in front of this lady?
To the lab we go.
It's such a creep. I gotta find a way to take down Chow one day. He pulled a ninja move. It got me to be cool. You know what? Maybe I too could be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to Chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown. I want to be ninja. I started training hard. I think I could go far. I am a natural. That's matter factual. I learned to chop real hard. I fight with credit card. I use my nunchucks even while feeding ducks.
Yikes. Strong Bully for Wi-Fi says, I bet you the dealership will just have kids buy packages on the cars without actually buying them. Dad, I got tinted windows. On what car, son? And then the kid just does a Fortnite dance. I don't know Fortnite things. I don't have anything against Fortnite. I just don't play competitive games usually. Ender92 says the audacity of white blonde middle-aged women is nearly unmatched. Oh, is this the woke CIA thing? Yeah, we watched this the other day.
When I was 17, I kept checking exercise
ceremony. She'd be carried to a car. Everyone is shielded.
If Trump...
Oh, God. American Horror Stories 4channer heated exchange about the 2016 U.S. presidential election.
If Trump wins, you can f*** all three of us.
Highly gross.
It's never gonna happen.
You guys don't see it. Your precious Obama has shielded you from what's really going on out there.
Right. Economic anxiety, aka racism.
Oh, God. Who's the guy who writes American Horror Story? I forget his name.
I have no idea.
He did Glee, too. He's so...
That doesn't help.
I know. I'm just telling people. He's really, really bad. I like some seasons of American Horror Story and Glee because they're, like, campy and silly. Ryan Murphy, thank you. Thank you, chat. But he is such a bad writer. It's so glorious.
People hate her. She's weak. Remember what happened a few weeks ago at the 9/11 memorial ceremony? She'd be carried to a car. Everyone knows it's early onset Parkinson's. They hate the sound of her voice. They hate the fact she can't satisfy her husband. The world isn't this progressive, happy place you think it is. Okay, people tolerated the black guy, but nobody wants a woman president. Not even other women.
Who told you that? Your 4chan Pepe Frog fucking buddies? In between exchanging pictures of dead people and shit porn?
You win if people turn out to vote.
I don't know how long I can play that, so I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh, God.
What the fuck?
So I'm thinking of deleting my TikTok maybe, because I'm turning 32 this month. Might be a little, just too old for TikTok. So I wanted to ask like everyone if it's a good idea for me to do it, because I feel kind of weird being on here in my 30s.
That one just made me sad. These fighters definitely are not there just to make him look good. They're not throwing themselves with the throws. Clearly they're fighting for real. I think Steven Seagal probably hasn't been able to beat up someone who can actually fight in like 20 years. Like the guy is, it's clearly like show fighting. Gosh, what's that called? Like Jackie Chan does it too, where it's like, it's a martial art, but it's, you know, they're both like in on it, for lack of a better word, and they're working together to make an interesting show.
I don't know.
Reminds me of that. He's a demonstration black belt only? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's terrible. You know what I want to do? Duggar cringe.
Figure out a math problem and then
So,
find
like,
a pair of shoes.
show, like, every fucking second of that show is cringe.
Yep.
They're all cringe. Every second of their lives is cringe.
So there's a lot of material. Daddy Sume says, yeah, literally, that's what his martial art is. You have people who are just there to be thrown around by you. And Daddy Sume also says, that's how you train. You have a bitch to throw around. Sometimes you get to be the bottom. Okay, so this is Duggars. For those who don't know who the Duggars are, you've probably heard of, like, oh gosh, did the show start as 14 kids and counting?
I don't fucking care.
Either way, it's like 19 kids and counting now because they keep having kids. They're evangelical Christians. Their oldest son, Josh, recently was indicted for possession of child abuse material. Child sexual abuse material. And yeah, he's currently waiting trial for that.
Exploitation. Sexual exploitation material.
That's what it is. So yeah, let's take a look at their cringy family.
At the tree house that matches the answer. Once my mom checks the shoes, we will get our
and
next
also,
clue.
not only
What's
do
the
they
math
keep
problem?
having kids
Number
because they're fucking moronic and they just can't keep, you know?
You could have also just stopped the sentences. They're having so many kids because they're fucking.
Yeah, they're fucking and they're not using protection and they just keep fucking.
Yep.
But then all of the kids that are older have to take care of the younger kids.
Yep. It's messed up.
Like they are parentifying every single one of their children. Well, just the girls.
Yeah.
Just the ones that are girls. Because only girls have to know how to take care of children.
Do you think if we lined up all their kids, like literally all of them, and said no cheating, no looking at each other, nothing?
What's your name?
What's each one of these kids' names?
I think
Full
that they-
names?
I think that they talked about it in the show that they don't know all of the kids' names.
That's goddamn disgusting. That should not be allowed.
Of the 19 kids who share a middle name with each other, X. Number of years Joy and Austin have been married. Wait. Number of the 19
Times the number of years Joy and Austin have been married.
We've been married 2 years.
2.5 years.
Talked about kind of rules of engagement.
We're encouraging them to really try to keep themselves pure.
You guys watch this. Don't try this at home.
The
I think
dad
it's important for our
fucking
kids to
creeps me
understand
the fuck
that
out.
mommy and daddy
He's
love each other.
disgusting.
He is. Zamsada with 20 bits says, the Lord did say be fruitful and multiply. I think even God would be like, alright guys, let's turn the hose on them. Stromboli for Wi-Fi says, as Chris Rock would say, put that dick down. And 80 Blue says, lady, like a Nerf gun, but for babies.
Good job. Keep it there. Bend your knees a little bit like this.
Can we not? Can you not? Could you not?
Good job. Barbecue sauce. Oh, there's some right there.
Oh my. What do you use? Barbecue. Oh yeah, forgot.
Which kind do you think? Original, that's it. I want Jeremy to try the meal that I invented myself, barbecue tuna fish.
Why don't we do sardines this time? That'd be.
No.
I've heard
You're gonna
about
get
this.
Tuna in water. This is probably it right here. Let's see. Jeremy, you're gonna love it.
I've heard about it.
It doesn't taste fishy at all. It really tastes like gourmet barbecue.
Yeah.
I can do tuna once in a great while. I'm not even a big fan of fish, but I can do tuna. Barbecue tuna?
This man has never had anything gourmet in his life. The closest thing to gourmet he's ever had is probably fresh baked bread. And not even good bread.
It's the best ever. So just a little bit for Jeremy there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. I just cannot wait.
Yeah, it's mouth-watering. You won't believe it. Now you don't want to have like
And
barbecue.
they have to be so far up the dad's ass, like any of the people that want to marry into the family,
Yep.
they have to like shove their hands so far up his ass that they're tickling his uvula.
He's the king of his little fiefdom. It's super gross.
Tuna fish in the, with the tuna with the like the tater tot casserole.
Okay, so you keep them separate.
Keep them separate.
Okay.
This will be kind of a side dish for you.
Yeah, good.
They don't.
Hey, you probably don't have that many dishes.
And if they do, they definitely think, oh, it's because we're the righteous ones. We're like Noah and his family, or like Lot and his family. The world is so wicked, and we're the only righteous ones.
Who was the one that tried to let other people rape his daughters?
Lot.
Okay, then yeah, he's Lot.
Yep.
For sure.
Rublin with 245 bits says, the species is done. Let the flames of Adam take us now.
Just do you?
Yeah, we do. Oh.
Hydrate. For all of us? Should we just let's just get some paper plates.
Yeah, that would actually be work.
That way we don't have to wash them all and stuff.
Right.
Y'all have forks, don't you?
Yeah, we have enough forks, I think, I hope. We haven't been raided by this many people before.
I'm sure your taste buds right
That's unfortunate wording.
now are just popping
Salivate,
out. Just waiting for this.
Can't wait. Eager.
You're gonna love it.
It just sounds amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna love that barbecue tuna fish, Jeremy.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That's gonna break you in as being a son-in-law, and
yeah, there you go.
That'd be funny if the dad, I mean, not funny, it would be horrifying, but in a funny way, if he knew that the barbecue tuna was disgusting.
Yeah,
but it's
and he wanted to
basically,
see- it's a test.
It's a test to see, will this kid just kiss my ass no matter what?
This will give you some things that you
Is
can...
this white culture? This is the closest thing to white culture as you're gonna get. This and Ben Shapiro, just his whole thing.
pass on for the next generation.
Yeah.
Okay.
God talks about a wife doing her
He had to step away during the Exorcist bit. Was it Bob? It was Bob. I'm not joking. It was Bob.
good and not evil all the days of her life. And I think that is what I say to my girls. You want to be your husband's biggest cheerleader. You want to be the one that always encourages him and doesn't put him down.
It bugs me that her hairdo looks straight out of the 1980s, like the early 1980s, like 1982. I think she settled on this hairstyle in 1982, and she decided to never ever change it. It's very, very off-putting.
To other people.
Can I mute this for a second?
Unmuted.
But really is that one to really do him good all the days of his life. And so that income.
That's why Josh thought that he was allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted.
Yeah.
Including exploit children.
Yeah. And his own sisters. Daddy Sume says, my mother had that hair 30 years ago when I was born.
There's many things for a wife because in every area of life, when you all are working through life together,
including your daughters,
you have many
yikes.
things that you can do that for him in many areas.
Who turned in the son for sex crimes?
She's talking about the fact that she lets the dad fuck her in the ass.
Not really, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just making a joke.
I don't know. Who knows? They're weird. Histor fan, thanks for subscribing. I feel like there was something else. Oh, who turned him in for sex crimes? The FBI caught him because he downloaded a bunch of very illegal things from the dark web.
Hannah told me what the thing that he got caught with was.
Snuff film.
And it literally made me cry my eyes out.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it here. Just know it's a real-life snuff film.
Kind of on the floor with a low table, and this is kind of traditional food.
All the food that they served there was a little off my appetite.
Our family has eaten Japanese food before, but definitely the food in Japan is
That, no, never mind.
different than the Japanese food that we've eaten.
Everybody try your chopsticks first, okay? So you hold one stationary and the other one you can move.
Just every day is like a goddamn field trip. These poor kids. Like, your siblings aren't even siblings at this point.
He's trying to tell the kids to use the chopsticks, and he doesn't even know how to use chopsticks. He just fucking stabbed it. That's not how you use chopsticks. I've known how to use chopsticks since I was 3 years old because my dad taught me.
Gotcha. Sky Comet Fallen says, I thought Snuff was an urban legend. Nope. I don't know how much of it actually exists, but he was literally caught with, like, the most famous one, so...
It wasn't chicken.
I watched a documentary from, I think, 60 Minutes Australia on the guy who made the video and ended up getting caught, and he's going to be in jail for the rest of his life.
It encapsulates, you know, I think the Laredo feel.
Yeah. Hey, James, what do you think about Laredo so far?
I absolutely love Laredo. I've heard so much about it. I am so in love with the place, but this person here.
Well, Jeremy, hey, being kind of on a modest pastor salary, when you get married, it's going to be a lot tighter going from being a single guy to being a married guy whenever that happens. I'm not.
Hey, what if we let our wives also work if they want? Wouldn't that help us with the financial situation? What a radical idea.
I think about that a lot. Like, we're both gonna be wives.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do?
What are we gonna do for money?
We're not allowed to work.
I guess. Does this count as work? Because if not, then all the men out there need to give us money, apparently.
I guess,
that's how this works.
I guess technically I can be a student when it's convenient for the university.
Sure.
Say anytime soon. Like, Ginger loves to go thrift shopping, and it's expensive.
Thrift shopping is expensive?
Yeah.
So Mr. Duggar wanted to talk about Ginger and her love for thrift store shopping.
I don't know.
Yeah. And it kind of put me on the spot there.
But anyway, I'm just curious about, you know, financially and stuff. I mean, you might have to have a part-time job.
Can you imagine if he just said, hey, maybe my finances are none of your business? Can you imagine how the dad would freak out?
That would be a sight to behold, and I think that would, like, make me weep tears of joy if someone stood up to the dad.
Daddy Sume with 20 Beds Hannah, have you seen a Serbian film? I have, it's disgusting.
Along with the pastorate or something.
And not in a fun way. Like, I can watch Human Centipede because there's a level of camp in Human Centipede. There's a level of, like, black humor in Human Centipede. A Serbian film isn't that. It's just a disgusting film made purely for shock value.
What is it?
I'll never watch it again. It's a fictional movie about a ex-sex worker who is offered a job, and he doesn't realize it's for a snuff film, so the rest of the movie is them making the snuff film. And it's just shocking, horrible situation after shocking, horrible situation. It's not entertaining. It's just, what's the most screwed up thing we could put in a movie? It's bad. Sky Comet Fallen says, it wouldn't be expensive if you would learn what a condom is. And then Zimsada says, anyways, I just want to drill you about being able to support my daughter, who I refuse to allow to work. So, that thrift shop's shopping. Creepy smile.
I'm so glad that my dad is nowhere near like this. The only thing that he wants to talk about with you is comic books and D&D.
Right on. Your dad is a treasure.
Oh. I hope that he's watching.
Yeah.
I don't think I responded, did I?
And it's also hot down here, too.
It is.
You ever thought about moving to Arkansas? So, yeah.
He makes a lot of jokes.
Jeremy, do you think this is a safe area?
Oh,
is there a lot of crime here?
Yeah, that dad is
off-putting. But it doesn't really bother me.
It's kind of like you're on the gas pedal, I'm on the brake pedal.
Yeah.
We're still getting to know each other here. 2 months. 2 months of counting.
Do I think the wife actually wants to have all those children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she has a weird complex about it. And again, I'm not a mental health professional. None of this is an attempted diagnosis, but having, like, even 4, 5, 10 kids There are some people who just want really big families. But at the point where you're having children literally as soon as you can, every single time, no matter what, and you have almost 20 children, that's not functional. There's something going on where you only define yourself as, like, a pregnant mother or a new mother, and you can't get out of that. I don't know.
But she's not even close to, like, actually being a mom.
Yeah.
Like, she's barely raised any of her children.
Mm-hmm.
They all raise each other.
Yep.
Also...
CJ Oracle has given me bits to time out Galax Cat for a little bit. Sorry, Galax Cat.
Also, like, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think my mom used to watch the 19 Kids and Counting or whatever the fuck it was. Or it was on spontaneously sometimes, and I would see it. I think if I remember correctly, the doctors had recommended that she not get pregnant anymore because they had like some
Hydrate.
I think miscarriages, and the doctors recommended not to do it, and they didn't care.
That's gross. Zamsada says, but Hannah, who's gonna help on the farm? Oh yeah, I forgot we lived in the Dust Bowl. Mike Max says she's basically Big Mom from One Piece. Not into anime.
When she hits menopause, she'll no longer be useful. Duh. And they can no longer have sex if
I'm curious. I am curious what they're gonna, how she's gonna feel after that, because her whole life as an adult has been, okay, I'm gonna get pregnant. I'm pregnant. I'm in this stage of the pregnancy. I had a baby. I'm recovering. Oh, time to start to try and have a new baby. I'm pregnant. In a cycle over and over.
Grandmother and indoctrinate her grandkids. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they have to take care of like Josh's kids or whatever, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
But like, it's just stupid. And I'm like 100% sure that they think that sex is only for procreation, so when she hits menopause, they probably won't have sex anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Daddy Sume, that's a gross thought, but probably true. She will 100% get fertility treatments as long as possible. You think she'll do that? No?
I don't think that...
Oh, she might not
no.
religiously agree with that kind of thing.
Yeah. Most Christian people like that, or like super religious people, don't do fertility treatments.
It's not God's will.
Yeah. Even like the non-invasive ones, like intrauterine insemination and stuff. So the ones that aren't like creating embryos, they don't do that because it needs to be God's will.
Pickled Alien with 50 bits says, I think what we've been witnessing is a classic case of impregnation fetish. That would explain the not actually parenting them part. Maybe. I think it's more complicated than just like a sexual fetish thing. I think it's a really, really bad complex that got built up from her upbringing and then further relationship with her husband. Daddy Sume says, I don't know, they're part of the Quiverful movement. It's their duty to be as fruitful as possible to outbreed the Muslims. Maybe. I guess I don't know. I haven't considered the selfishness, weird, religious, Quiverful, like, if they feel it's God's will that they literally just outbreed people who aren't believers, they might make an exception for...
Yeah.
Why did I ban you? Oh, Galaxy Cat, you didn't do anything wrong. Someone redeemed channel points to time you out temporarily. You're good. I said so before. Maybe you didn't hear me. I'm sorry.
But Wing the Ultimate Nug asked what's a fertility treatment. So there are a couple different fertility treatments. Basically, the ones that I know of is IVF, which is they put the person that produces eggs on a regimen of hormones so that they super ovulate, which just means that they get a bunch of eggs grown up all at once, and then they'll retrieve the eggs and fertilize them outside of the body, and then they will actually grow them up in culture for a little bit and either freeze them, or they'll do like a fresh transfer into the uterus and then let it implant. Then there's also IUI, which is intrauterine insemination, which is taking sperm and directly putting it into the uterus. So instead of, obviously normally it has to travel up the vaginal canal, they actually go in through the cervix and like inject it straight into the uterus. And then I think there's another kind of fertility treatment, but I don't remember.
The place to swap spit yet, so when you get married.
So a while back, my dad was talking to Jeremy and I, and he was like, I think you guys are...
Yeah, I'm not answering that question, Daddy Sume. I have no idea, nor do I care. Not my business, not their parents' business.
Wing the Ultimate Nug. So they cryopreserve embryos. So we do that with mouse embryos in the lab. But fertility clinics do it with, human embryos. So they grow them up until they are between 3 and 5 days old, and then they will freeze them down. And I think the oldest egg, or the oldest fertilized embryo that has been successfully transferred and carried to term and had a healthy birth was 21 years old. So the mom and the embryo were the same age, technically, like the same age. So that the mom was conceived like at the same time that egg that she was carrying was fertilized. It was fucking crazy. Like, it's just weird to think about. And that baby was completely fine as far as I remember. I didn't see any updates, but...
Mike Max with the link to the, I think the One Piece wiki. And then Cosmic Cats 42, thanks for subscribing for 5 months, says, hey, hope people are good now. Gonna go back to sleep. Have a good night, everyone. You too.
On the fast track, and I don't remember what the rest of the conversation was.
How many books do you have in your collection?
It's definitely hundreds. I don't know if it's quite 1,000.
Since we've gotten married, I'd say Jeremy's probably added like at least 20 good books, like pretty good sized books to our book collection, at least, I'd say.
If every Duggar had the same number of books as Jeremy, how many would they have?
Man, that'd be a lot of books.
I don't even know how many books Jeremy has, so...
There wouldn't be very many books left in the world.
You know, you'd have to have a warehouse to store them in.
He probably has 200 books times...
Only 200 books?
He probably has 300 books.
10,000?
50,000? No, more.
They might have close to 1 million books. I don't even know. We could have close to...
All right, back to the show.
1 million books. I don't even know. We could count.
He's gonna pull out the calculator.
Okay.
You're not supposed to calculate that. You're supposed to just know it. Just like shout it out. Like
1 equals 6,300.
Nah, he's got
1
more.
second.
More than that.
So 19 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 equals 49 people in our family. 1,500 times 49 equals 73,500. Right there, folks.
There's some stench here and there from, it's got an onboard toilet, and if you don't keep that flushed or keep it clean, it kind of puts some odor in the bus, but overall, it smells pretty good in there. A lot of people are teaching, but yet it's totally unscientific.
You know, some museum, if you're going to like a different museums.
Oh no, they went on a road trip to the Creation Museum, all on one bus? Too many people on a bus. The Under 92 says people romanticize these garbage people, but if they put them in camo and in the woods, everyone would laugh at them. Hydrate.
I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
If they put them in camo and in the woods, everyone would laugh at them. I don't get it.
Usually they'll talk about evolution, stuff like that. But we usually don't try to go to
These poor kids.
museums that only their basis is just like evolution. We like to go places that have fun, and we can learn stuff from it that'll help us in our later life.
Ugh. Stromboli for Wi-Fi says, letter for Baja. My daughter was born with COVID antibodies because my wife took the shot while carrying her. She's protected because of scientists like you. Cheers.
Yay!
Walking through here just a little section of the Grand Canyon. And the idea is a long time...
Oh no, they're getting a personal tour by Ken Ham.
1 second. So, I don't know if your wife was part of it, but there is a CDC basically thing where they're tracking anybody that got the vaccine when they were pregnant, so that they can see like outcomes and stuff. So I might recommend that you guys look into that, so that she can just report that like everything with the pregnancy went fine. Just more data points.
1 sec. Sorry. Okay. I'm good.
A little bit of water, or a lot of water, and a little bit of time.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth.
I had to fix my bra, guys. It was... We had to fix...
And from that
I didn't get
reason, you can see
Would
how
you like
the
a
earth
kiss?
was
Yeah.
formed. And with
Oh,
the
that sounds pretty
flood
good. That
and
didn't
all
come
of the
off.
things that science really
math
backs
test.
up what Scripture says.
Do you ever wonder if your parents are censoring? Do you know what censoring means? Do you ever wonder if
Taking
your parents-
out.
Yeah. Do you ever wonder if your parents are trying to like not let you see the other side of things?
I don't think my parents are trying to not let us see the rest of, the world.
I think the world is definitely, as the Bible says, 6,000 years old.
It's pretty obvious once you start looking into it.
Ugh.
What's really would be more, factual.
It's actually more scientifically proven than billions of years old. God had everything
That's
planned
not
whenever
the case.
He
No,
created
but
the
it's
world
the
in
only
6
thing they
days.
get told.
The Bible clearly displays all.
Poor kids. But wait! There's more!
I was wondering if you wanted to go to the next step of courtship with me.
Do they get to hold hands?
And I had something to signify that. So I figured you'd put it on your right hand. But
What are they courting? I think that, don't they do a thing where they're officially courting and then they get engaged to be wed at some point soon after?
Yeah, they have to court before they can and they can't be alone together or anything.
Gotcha.
And the guy, if they want to court one of the daughters, they have to get permission from
The father.
dad before they can even talk to the girl. Please say this when I propose to you.
I didn't know you were going to ask me today.
In the same voice that she did.
Wait, I gotta listen.
my ring finger. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Andrew Patella says, but Hannah, the moon is getting further away from the Earth at a rate such that if you turn back the clock millions of years, it'd be at the Earth's surface. That's how science works, right? And then Rublum says, if aliens had traveled past Earth, they probably roll up their space windows in fear. Adia Blue says, me at 9, the ultimate egg. The future is going to be awesome, and I will be anything I want to be. 2021, clearly the Bible is more scientific.
So.
Joe means we can hug.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they can't hug until they're like engaged, and I don't think they can kiss until they're married.
No, they can't. Is this family single-handedly holding up the flannel industry? It just seems like they're the only people in the world who still wear flannel shirts, and it's constant.
Yeah.
And it is a short trip. Like, maybe we do need more time to get to know each other. And so, so at this point, like, I'm still okay either way. Like, whether we're courting or not courting by the end of the trip is okay.
More kissing.
Oh my
from here
god,
on
the
out.
dad just like pulled his daughter away.
Scary shit.
Ugh, I'm so thankful that we're normal.
Yeah. It's so interesting, and like TLC did this interesting thing of cultivating shows like this where it works on two levels. There are actual conservative evangelical Christians who watch 19 Kids and Counting and are like, what a wholesome family. And then the rest of the viewers are all like, let's line up to watch the freak show. And it gets both audiences, and it plays to both audiences, even though it's the same show. It's so interesting.
Good.
Not anymore, obviously, because it got canceled after the Josh Duggar things about him abusing his sisters came out, but H. Baird says if they can't kiss until they're married, then their wedding kiss is going to be awkward and sloppy. I think they've had episodes where they show the weddings, and it is.
Now you guys can guess. Here we go.
How we
1,
do
2,
this?
3.
So, yeah, everybody at the reception will get to see us kissing and photos and all
What
that.
an opportune time to mention that. Here they are, learning to kiss in front of both of their families.
Maybe they need a lesson. Here's how you do it, man.
That's fucking disgusting. The parents are so sexual in front of their kids, and that's, I mean, they're already parentifying all of their children, so like.
Mike Mack says, Animal in the Americans, so you're telling us that we need to somehow reach the Middle East to escape a flood and get on a boat and somehow return back home? Did Noah have sea life and insects on his boat? Doesn't that mean that modern animals come from inbreeding because there were only 2 of each kind? Yeah, it doesn't make a ton of sense. The Creation Museum has whole books on how they think this stuff worked, and it's all nonsense, and a lot of it contradicts itself because there's a lot of people working for them who have all sorts of different explanations for this stuff, so.
Wing the Ultimate Nug asks, why do humans kiss? There are a couple different hypotheses on why we kiss. We think that it could be reminiscent of back when, you know, parents had to like chew up their food and spit it into the offspring's mouth.
Yum.
With no teeth. And so it's like a comfort thing. Also, some people hypothesize that it allows you to like tell if the possible mate is healthy, because you get like close in their personal space and you can smell them, but I don't know.
Buffalo Momo. You stab it? Is that what you do? Make sure it's dead? Yeah.
And what's the
Chicken
sauce?
meat. This is just Momo sauce. Just
You don't really know.
curry, seasonings.
Wow.
Lots of seasonings here. And
How is Jill? Pretty good? What time? Wrestling. Wow.
yeah. Might be bones in
Oh
it
my
too.
god, Bob.
But it's not supposed to be.
You don't think they grind up the intestines in that, do you?
Not this meat. I don't think so. I just don't ask questions.
I think I may become a vegetarian after this.
I was excited to try.
Several months, Joseph has been working out every day with a friend of his, and he's learned a lot of physical fitness exercises, and so we've asked him to.
Sure, you and your friend can hang out and work out, and I'll leave you guys alone since you're just a bunch of manly men pumping iron. Morok says, I was a hardcore Christian once upon a time. Back before I came out as trans, in high school I almost courted someone in the same denomination as the Duggars. She was really sweet, but looking back on things, yikes. I'm glad I chickened out and didn't send the dad a letter of intent. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that you didn't too.
Me too.
Bullet
Holy
dodged.
Help us learn how to get in shape.
Normally it's like I go to my dad or Josh for advice, but it's kind of neat that they come to me for advice this time.
Think you can teach us a few things?
I think.
The guy on the left here, this is the sex pest. This is Josh Duggar.
Is that even the appropriate term for him?
It's what he gets called on the internet by people who follow him regularly, is sex pest. Like if you go on the Reddit subreddit specifically for talking about the Duggars, that's what they call him.
I would call him a pedophile.
Yeah. He is also that, but YouTube doesn't like when you say that word.
Do a little bit. Just don't be too hard on me. I'm an old guy.
This is my first time to step foot into a gym with the purpose of actually working out.
I don't know how my
normally
What's your other purpose?
Dad and Josh will
My local gym has really good Wi-Fi. Don't ask why I hang out there at nights.
do in this workout because they don't really work out that much. I think these guys need a trainer.
Josh, you might want to get your rear end down a little bit. Let's try some chair dips now.
Adia Blue says, you know, normally I'm just there to kiss dudes. Right on.
Probably the last time I worked out with weights and did a lot of exercise was 30 years ago.
Why are they lifting weights because they're fat? They should be doing cardio, not weights. What?
I mean...
It'll burn calories, but like if they're focused on this...
Targeted weight loss isn't a thing.
I thought that this more so just built up muscle, though. Obviously it's burning calories, but would it not be more efficient energy-wise to just like run or something like that?
The targeted weight loss isn't a thing.
Okay.
Go back when I was in high school.
Mike Mack says, no offense, but why are white people like this? I don't know.
All right, now we're gonna do some burpees.
What's that?
That's what I did after I ate lunch.
Yeah.
I thought I might overdid it a little bit with them, but they'll survive.
We were completely wore out. And then he said, well, we're at the halfway point. All right, give me another set. And I thought, halfway? I'm already wore out. I don't have any energy left.
Don't wear jeans then, you weirdo.
You look absolutely stunning.
You can't wear something other than jeans. That's
I can't believe my little girl is all grown up. Oh, Jessa.
I mean, she's only 19, but, you know, she's getting married today, so that's about as adult she's gonna be.
This reminds me.
Time to make me some grandkids.
30 years ago, seeing your mom. You're so beautiful. I tell you what, I can't believe this is the day that we've talked about for years.
This is so creepy. What the fuck?
I give you away.
Ugh. Ugh.
I feel dirty.
Ugh. If my dad is somehow listening to this and not in chat, if you refer to it as giving me away, zero tolerance for that.
Wonderful life. Jessa is not normally the emotional type, but when I started crying, Jessa started crying.
I should have worn waterproof makeup. Thanks.
That actually does seem like a pretty good strategy on your wedding day, to wear makeup that doesn't run if you cry.
Are you gonna wear waterproof makeup?
Yeah.
Are you gonna cry when we get married?
You know, I don't know. I've never been married before.
It's with you.
Don't want her to mess up her makeup. My makeup start running.
Chat, you can give me away at my wedding, collectively.
My dad will probably just give both of us away. That's what my friend Tracy and her wife Dana did. Tracy's parents didn't go to their wedding, and so Dana's father gave them both away.
I said I wasn't gonna do that. I'm just gonna.
I have to live stream. No, I'm not gonna. We'll video it, and maybe I'll show you guys some of it if Baja's okay with it. But you know, it would be our wedding day. I'm not making a fucking spectacle out of it. Like, no offense, you guys are great, but you know, that's about me and Baja.
Yeah, and there would be a lot of my name in there.
Yeah, I'd have to go through and take out the name part and replace it with just me saying Baja Blast.
It would be I, Baja Blast.
Yeah.
Take you, Hannah.
Yeah. I, Hannah, take Baja Blast. Sorry, that probably fucked your ear. I'm sorry. Daddy Sume says, I'll give you away, Hannah. I am everyone's daddy. No, thank you. Wing the Ultimate Nug says, you need resistance added. Cardio alone will just slow down your metabolism, meaning you will burn fewer calories over time. Your body is efficient, so use weights to fight this. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Smile. When I see tears in his eyes, it makes me cry.
Get Danzy to sing.
No. Absolutely not.
Adia Blue says, do you, Hannah, take Baja Blast to be your eternal partner? Didn't we have a thing where it was like, I had to say okay to one specific thing in the wedding, and you were like, but you can have one other thing that I don't get to say no to. What was it that you wanted?
No. This was, I was telling you that you could, like, walk down the aisle to something that I can't remember what it was, and so I get something.
Oh, I don't want to walk down the aisle to whatever that was, probably. I don't even remember what it was. I replaced that with getting dancing.
No. I cannot explain that to my family.
I'll just tell them it's my favorite musician.
I
Dancy
will
sings.
Cry.
I know. Weddings are beautiful.
No, I will cry for bad reasons. I will cry bad tears.
But I'll cry later. I'll cry
Let's
later.
get a picture. Mama, let's get a picture together with Jess here. You go one side, me on the other, okay?
When my dad saw me in my dress for the first time, he got emotional and he started crying. And of course, when he's crying, then I start crying and I'm like, no, I just did my makeup and I totally forgot to wear waterproof mascara and all that. So it's just like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, we're gonna just talk a minute, okay? Hey, Michelle. Hey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Am I invited?
Right now, I'm doing auto glass, working for a glass company. Hey, Ben Seawall
just
with
so
Affordable
Chet
Windshield
knows
Repair.
we're
I
not
also go to
engaged
college at National Park Community College. I'm in my freshman year there.
Shut the door there, it's fine.
That's a little interesting.
Well, what's on your mind?
Well, you know, me and Jess have been texting for, you know, a while, and I was just really appreciate her and her character and everything about her. I was wondering if we could make it official, if I could ask her to, you know, make an official courtship.
Wow. What do you think, Mom?
Well, Ben, we really appreciate you, and we think you're a great guy, and...
I tell you what, Mama, what do we have Ben ask Jessa?
Oh, I think that would be great. That would be
You wanna get her?
sweet.
Sure, go ahead.
Before Ben asked to court me, we had been friends for about 5 months and really good friends for the past month, communicating a lot and texting and all that.
Well, we've been communicating for about a month, so...
Figured this
Do you want to get
probably coming before too long,
pre-engaged?
but I didn't know that soon.
Hey, Jess, how you doing?
So someone in chat said that I know how and when I'm gonna propose to Hannah, and yeah, that's true.
Just tell me.
No.
Please tell me why.
Absolutely
You won't tell me when you plan to propose.
Every time you try and get me to tell you, it's gonna get further and further away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been praying and talking for a little while, and I was just wondering if you wanted to make it official and if you wanted to officially court me.
Yes.
if I can get Rem Lazar to come to our wedding, can Rem Lazar come to our wedding?
Sure.
What if I get him to wear the Rem Lazar outfit?
That's fine.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
Can Rem Lazar give me away?
If that's what your heart desires. Yes. Could you imagine getting pre-engaged in a closet?
No.
I guess technically we're pre-engaged.
Not like in a formal way, though. We've just talked about it because we're normal human beings.
And picked out rings and stuff.
I suppose. Yeah. But, like, again, not in a, like, a weird formal we need to...
We're just partners, and we talked about it because you shouldn't, like, that's something that you shouldn't spring on someone.
Give him a side hug if you want to. 30 seconds.
You'll sabotage Rem Lazar if I choose him over you.
A side hug would be
Go for it.
two people wrap their arms around each other and give each
Barlock
other a hug
Moses,
from the
thanks for
side.
subscribing for 9 months. Just got here from a long day of work, just in time for stream, baby. Name the stream, baby.
Janet.
Janet. Damn it. Janet. I love you.
Someone said, scroll up. Don't interrupt Baha when she proposes. I did that, and my spouse will never let me live it down. That's sad. It's not gonna be like that. It's not gonna be like like it's not gonna be something that you could interrupt. I don't think it's gonna be like a thing.
Heart of Vecna says Baja correct as always, and Bardlock Moses says nice.
Versus a frontal hug of pushing themselves together on the front, and I think everybody can figure that out on their own.
What do you think, Jess?
Also, if you interrupted, I would...
I don't know, at the moment when he asked, I just really was at a loss for words, which is unusual for me. I'm usually very... Like,
I have a bad habit of interrupting people anyway
really
because
feel
of my
like-
probable ADHD, which I'm getting results for my ADHD tests on the 26th, in case anyone's curious. What day is that? Hold on. 26th. Wednesday? Yeah, so next Wednesday I'll be getting the results of that, and we'll find out if I can get properly medicated. But yeah, I'll finish people's sentences because I'm like, get to the end of the fucking sentence. Everyone talks so slow. I know I just talk very quickly, but to me it feels like everyone else is talking slow. Psychic fails?
Jesus, how is it 9 o'clock already?
I know. Two-Man642, thanks for subscribing for 10 months, says, hey Hannah, I encountered a sovereign citizen yesterday at work who was asking about how we can print out books to teach people that they don't have to obey U.S. law because they're a corporation. I just nodded and said, uh-huh. That's probably the appropriate response. Telling them they're wrong isn't going to help. Why bother?
To ask the challengers to put the powder on their hands and on their chests and then make the objects stay there.
꼼꼼하신 거죠.
시간이 경과했습니다.
James Randi, really awesome guy, debunker, skeptic, really great. Daddy Sume says, as someone who has dealt with my ADHD since I was very young, yeah, you're a pretty solid case for it. I hope you get the right meds. Strattera is a good drug. I found it to be very effective. I don't even remember what they gave me, but it made me really sick previously.
Yeah.
So now they're testing me to see if I think they can put me on the controlled stuff. Logarth says, it's awesome. He does this, but it gives me super cringe sensations. Yeah. These are people who claim to use psychic powers to stick things to their body, when really it's just, you know, the normal... Everyone has a little bit of stuff on their skin all the time, and they're using that. It's actually a similar trick to what's being done recently. I don't know if you've seen this.
The magnets with the vaccine?
The magnets with the vaccine. There have been some conspiracy theorists and idiots on the internet who, like, stick a magnet that's like a flat, smooth magnet or whatever to their arm where they got the COVID vaccine, which you can do at any point. Things will stick to your, like, skin if it's a smooth area and it's smooth and you have natural oils and stuff on your skin. And they're like, oh my god, Bill Gates has chipped me or something. Same mechanism at play here. You put some powder on it, it'll undo it. Yeah.
Ta-da.
There you go.
It's magnetic.
도저히 붙질 않습니다, 지금. 예. 일단, 이무승 씨의 경우는 도전 실패. 예. 수고하셨습니다.
Will there be actual Baja Blast at the reception? I don't really like Baja Blast, the drink.
I've never had it, so...
It's the inferior Mountain Dew flavor, and I'm not even a fan of Mountain Dew, really, so...
Maybe I'll dye my wedding dress with Baja Blast.
Sure.
Are they all filled with the powder?
Yes.
Yeah.
We know first it's not magnetic, so it must be some other kind of energy. And talcum powder is not...
What time is it here? 9 p.m.
Not going to interfere with electricity or any other kind of energy. One thing is certain, it's not psychic power.
Which brings us to our next $100,000 challenge, astrology. Now, once again, our test protocol experts, Dr. Krippner and Hyman, have designed, with the approval of the challenger, a way to
He should have gone into gynecology.
examine whether astrology really works. Prior to tonight's...
We actually watched this segment when James Randi died. I did like a memorial stream where we watched a bunch of James Randi debunkings because, I mean, we kind of debunk stuff on Tinfoil Tuesday. No one's as good as James Randi, and I'm certainly not, you know, competent. But I like him, and I like to think that a lot of people who do debunkings of stuff are doing what they do because of him. But we watched this on that. He was a really great guy.
broadcast.
Zamsada says, you don't need to read this... Oh.
The astrology challenger was given the time, date, and place of birth of a total of 12 men and women. Each of the 12 subjects was born under a different sign. All were born within 3 years of each
Sadly,
other,
Penn and
and have
Teller
sworn
don't fill
they have
his
never
shoes.
met.
They've done some good stuff, but Penn's, I don't agree with a lot of Penn's political leanings.
At the challenger. So using a detailed chart on each person, the astrology challenger was allowed to meet the 12 subjects and briefly interview them under strict supervision. He then told them what sign he thought they were born under. In a moment, we'll see if he was right.
Penn has been shitty lately. I mean, he's been a libertarian for a very long time, so...
Astrology challenger Joseph Merriweather, 36, was born in Chicago. He became an accomplished astrologer in the 60s while living in the Haight-Ashbury district of San Francisco. He reads palms and eyes.
I'm just going to skip ahead to the test. He fails. Surprise.
If you are not seated in front of your correct sign, would you please stand up and step forward? Oh, well, I'm terribly sorry to say, Joseph, that we did not score well this time, but I thank you a lot for your courage, for coming here tonight and putting your powers to test. Thank you very, very much. Our final $100,000 psychic challenge tonight involves psychometry, the ability to read people by picking up vibrations and signals from things they have had in their possession. Now, prior to the broadcast, we collected watches and key rings from a number of volunteers.
We've seen all the stuff from the rest of this, so I'm not going to continue with this. Can we get any other cringe? We can probably find some. How's this one? By the way, for those who don't know, I'll be streaming tomorrow, but also the 23rd on Sunday is going to be my special 1-year anniversary stream. We're going to hang out and probably play some Jackbox games and stuff in commemorance of my 1 year of doing this as like a full-time job. So come hang out. It'll be a good time. And next Sunday will be the patron-only live stream. Marcus Drake says, today I learned Randy had 4,000 volume library on mysticism, astrology, UFOs, and witchcraft. Yeah. Interesting guy. Good night, Fly West Joe. Thank you for coming to the stream. Logarth says, this man is about to die.
I can't find either of our cats.
There's no window open somewhere, is there?
No.
Okay. Tea with Goblin says, following a pretty nasty breakup, I've developed an unfortunate rebound crush on a coworker. Then I found out he was properly into astrology and genuinely believed that people's personalities were determined by their birth dates. Cured me of that embarrassing crush pretty quickly. I always ask people like that, or I would ask them. I don't know a lot of people into astrology. I did in high school, but not so much now. I'd probably ask them, do you think twins always have the exact same personality? Because they should have the exact same personality every time, because they're born in the same location at about, like, right next to each other at the same time, so... What is this guy doing? Is he just screwing with the bouncer? Why would you do this? This bouncer... Yep. I'm not saying what that bouncer did was right, but I'm not surprised. Why would you fuck with someone that big? Ooh. Only 20 seconds, but it's mega cringe.
Look at Lego. This is Lego.
Oh my god. Yeah, Lego is doing like a... it's like a... All, you know, races and orientations and genders are good Lego set, and I guess Fox News is mad about it.
Look, this isn't on the same level as those examples, but look at Lego. This is Lego's newest line of diversity toys. This separation to color coding, living up to every stereotype from hairstyle to skin color, looks like it could have been designed by David Duke. This is the opposite of Martin Luther King's dream for America. Look.
Yes, KKK members are super duper big on racial diversity, so good job, Fox. UFC fighter tries to intimidate opponent with Joker makeup.
Next to the stage in the middleweight division, Dricus du Plessis against Marcus Perez.
H. Baird says, I'm trans and I can say that looks like a super boring Lego set. Honestly, I agree. That was my first thought when I saw it too. I love Lego. I buy Lego sets. I think they're cool. I wouldn't buy that one. It just looks boring to me. It's just, here's people and they're different parts of the rainbow. Like, alright, that's cool, but... Man, I wish I was rich so I could just do shopping streams and buy Lego with you guys and then build it. Hold on. Let's go to the Lego website real quick and see what their cool Lego sets are that I would buy if I was rich. Infinity Gauntlet. I would buy this Lego set. Hold on. Where's Ideas? Where's Lego Ideas? Would you buy us all one Lego set? If I was rich, I probably would, like, instead of... I'd probably, like... if you win Tinfoil Tuesday Bingo, you get a Lego set. Like, that piano is pretty cool.
Do you want me to bring in a Lego that you have?
Maybe the book one. The book one's kind of cool. I have this ship in a bottle one. That's on my shelf. I like the Legos that look like real things. I don't know. I think they're cool. Let's just look at their honestly, what are their most expensive Lego sets? Let's see what dumb purchases I would make. Oh, the $800 Millennium Falcon? Yeah, I'd get that. Daddy Sume says, don't bullshit, Hannah. If you struck it rich, you would disappear and we would never hear from you again. You'd probably hear from me less, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, here's the ship in a bottle one, which is quite dusty.
But very cool.
Yeah. Hold on, let me go to the full screen. Real-sized Lego bed. Who is brave? Jesus. That one's kind of cool. And then there's the book. This actually goes on my bookshelf with my other books. It's supposed to look like a... And then it's like a pop-up book with a little scene. Door opens and shuts. There's a little character minifigs for this too, but because it's on the shelf all the time, they're in my box with other Legos. You can make different scenes with this too, but this is just the standard one I used. They make, as far as I know, they also make Harry Potter ones of these now too, where it's Harry Potter, and then you open it up and it's different scenes from Harry Potter. Thank you.
Can I have a kiss?
Oh wow, look at this. Oh my god, Imperial Star Destroyer. My friend when I was growing up, his older brother had this. Hogwarts Castle, $400. The Disney stuff. I'd probably buy the Disney stuff. You could be a Mega Bloks streamer. Might be more cost effective. Probably true. Tube Man says I'm more of a Mega Bloks kind of guy. Oh, look at this $300 Daily Bugle building. That doesn't even look like a cool set. I mean, if you're a kid and you're using it as a play set, sure. I'm an adult, though.
Are you?
Yeah, you know, half. Let's put it at 0.5.
Okay.
Full-size Bat... Well, not full-size. Full-size relative to the minifigs Batmobile. Oh, I gotta show you guys what I'm looking at. Duh. Logarth says, yeah, if you wanted to break even build Lego sets on Twitch, you'd have to do it in a hot tub. The Jurassic Park set looks pretty sweet. Oh, this one's awesome. Have you seen this? It's an NES and it's the TV, and you can there's a thing on the back that lets this scroll and it looks like it's playing.
That's cool.
Yeah, Jeremy has one. It annoys me because I want one. Have I placed Legos in acetone before? No, I haven't. Why would I just have acetone laying around?
It's nail polish remover.
Ah. That makes sense. Then I guess I probably do have some laying around. Oh, this one have you seen their Stranger Things Lego set?
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. R2-D2. We'll get back to the cringe in a second. In fact, you know, if you think an adult person looking at Lego is cringe, maybe this counts as cringe content, so there you go. I'm still doing my job, technically. Okay, enough of the Lego. Thank you. Oh my god, he's in Joker makeup! Ugh. Are they supposed to be taking off their masks like that? Do I like Lego clone brands? I haven't really tried off-brand Legos. I don't think adults looking at Legos is cringe. I'm just defensive. I try and cut people off at the pass before they insult me by insulting myself first. Oh, good lord. Why is that a choice this person made?
Creekside sneaker meetup. Let's see who we about to finesse. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Oh, hey, what's good, homie? What's good?
What's good?
All right, let's see what you got.
Lego TARDIS.
Yeah. Shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, those are expensive.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's from the discontinued Lego Dimensions game. Tiny Lego TARDIS.
And a mystery machine.
The fuck it does. Sheesh! How
There's any
much?
doubt that Hannah is a nerd.
100 shekels.
Oh, okay.
got the Blue Lives Matter 11s.
Sheesh! How much for all, yo?
Like $10.
I only got this, the Bible.
The Doctor and Scooby-Doo would make an excellent crossover. See, that's why I liked the game. I wish it hadn't gotten discontinued so soon. They did, like, crossovers with, like, Doctor Who and Lego and, oh god, was Star Wars a part of it? Back to the Future, all sorts of interesting Lego brands were a part of it. But it came at the end of the Toys to Life game craze, so it burned out real quick. It was a shame. It was a cool concept.
I'm gonna go make some food.
Okay. They did have Portal, so you could be like the Doctor flying the TARDIS through Aperture Science. It was just cool.
Goodbye, everyone.
I love you.
Love you too.
Ghostbusters.
Homie got finessed.
The Industrial Revolution and its...
Social Oh.
I'm sorry.
That sucks. It's alright, I can probably glue it back together.
Okay, so out of all those different male body types, which one is your favorite and why?
I prefer C because A is just way too much muscle.
Okay. Kevin Levrone is too much muscle. Okay. We found that out.
And he's like in the middle. The last three kind of remind me of like my dad.
Okay.
Which is not very pleasant.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess C is okay.
C? Okay. Now, like, if you just looked at him, which one do you think he would be?
You think I look like C? I don't know. C looks too good.
I don't know. What are you?
I think I'm C, dude.
Oh my god, what's going on? Oh.
That's actually me. That's me. Do I look like C?
Yeah.
That's actually my picture.
He needs bathroom lighting, though.
Yeah, not
the bathroom.
Do you like it?
I guess C, yeah.
Okay, you guys both said that at the same time. It had a nice ring to it. You guys, like, practiced that before we did this?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just C because he's toned, I guess, and his body's just more attractive, I guess.
Okay.
C does look really good. I'd pick C too.
He probably would, and he'd probably marry C, actually.
Honestly, if I could be C, that'd be like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
What if I was C?
I'm skipping past this one. Ugh.
Oh my god.
I actually am C.
He actually is. It's crazy.
It's okay, you can get food. It's not a big deal. I can fix it later.
I'm feeling hazy.
That's what Aaron Carter looks like nowadays? Oh my god.
I'm just like Jay-Z. Give me a Krispy Kreme. Somebody glaze me.
You could have been on the XXL cover if things had played out differently timeline-wise.
I want to play you some tracks, man. I make music. You need to hear this shit.
Let's
Period.
bump
End of
it over
story.
Yeah, once we wrap the interview, we'll bump it over because otherwise we're gonna get kind of fucked up.
Well, I'm just gonna play you a little something.
Yeah, give me a little segment here.
Let me just give you a little something.
Colston says, I just remembered I had a dream that you and Jake took a psychotherapy test and Jake got the highest score. The dream ended with you saying, yeah, that tracks. What is a psychopathy test? That makes more sense. I love you. It's okay. It was just an accident. Oh, is that? I thought he was gonna start doing something. This just sounds like a ringtone.
Watch, there it goes.
I thought he was gonna like rap over it.
Just watch how I change it up.
Tube Man says, when I was 8, my summer camp took us to an Aaron Carter concert. It was strange. And Morok says, So my significant other is beginning to think they might be trans Misc. I'm doing my best to be supportive, but I'm very worried I might not be doing enough. So any tips on how to make sure I'm doing all I can for someone going through this? I'm trans myself, but I've never had a friend going through the process figuring out who they are before. They've always already been out at the time I met them. Oh, gotcha. I mean, just be there, you know? And be supportive, and if they feel the need to talk about it and explore sort of their feelings on things, just be there and be like, oh yeah, you know, really explain how you're feeling about this and stuff. Just being there and being clear that you were supportive no matter what, I think is the important thing.
It's more like Crane. Crane is one of my I idolize him. Crane.
Who's Crane?
K-R-A-N-E.
Okay. I want to get on this track. I need to come get in the studio, yeah.
Ooh. Samsada says, love you and your take on things, Hannah. I liked seeing Baja on the stream tonight. Gotta log off. Good night, all. Have a good night.
Right now, why can't you?
Just because, like, with the way the speakers are set up and stuff right now.
So we can do that. All right, so we can do it after?
But I think...
These guys, take it too far. He's big. Only God can judge me. I'm standing here, judging you, you big fucking bellend. I went to the guy. I said, look, mate, I'm trying to lose a bit of weight. The guy goes, it's all about nutrition. All about nutrition. You can do whatever you want in here, but it's all about nutrition. You can't out-train a bad diet. And he asked me what I had for breakfast. He goes, what did you have for your breakfast this morning? Instantly, I'm thinking, I better say something that I never had for breakfast this morning. Make a good impression with this big fucking mammal. I said, oh, I had fruit, mate. A bowl of fruit. And the guy's going, fruit in the morning. That's got to go. Fruit in the morning. Very high in sugar. You need to lose that. I'm thinking, fruit, mate. Fruit. That's bad for you now. Fucking fruit. Fruit. I never had a bowl of fruit, but as far as you're aware, I did have a bowl of fruit. So I should be commended. I had a fucking Terry's chocolate orange, mate.
T-pose. Sorry. I was just asserting my dominance. So you're new here, right? I've noticed you're a bit small there. You're a little bit of a quiet little potato. Me, I'm a bit chungus, as you can see. Yeah, I'm in the band. I play trumpet. Yeah, and maybe a little bit of trombone, you know? If I'm feeling it. Yeah? Do you go on Reddit? Do you like Rick and Morty? Me too. Do you watch Call Me Carson?
I love that color. That's such a happy, beautiful, rich
It almost
experience.
kind of looks like what the Earth looks like when you're a bazillion miles away from the planet Moon.
Yes, I just squinted at it,
from
and you're
the
right.
Moon, looking back at the Earth.
From the planet Moon. From the planet
Isn't the Moon a star?
No, the Moon is the planet, darling.
The Sun is a star. Is
Well,
the Moon really a planet?
The Moon is a...
The Moon is a natural satellite. The Moon is a moon.
Planet,
Don't look at me
honey.
like that.
It's
The Sun is
it's
a star.
planet.
Is the Sun not a star?
I don't know what the Sun is.
The Sun is
we
a
don't
star,
know what
isn't
the
it?
Sun is.
The Sun is a star. The Moon is not
The
a planet.
Moon
I
is
knew
a
it.
planet.
I knew it. You were
Excuse
trying
me?
to take me
No.
down that road.
Wait,
the Moon is not a
excuse
planet.
Me, Chunky, if you're listening to
This
me,
is
you have
Rosebud.
to Google the Moon.
Someone, I can
okay?
guarantee you someone's Googling right now.
The
Because
Moon
I
is
knew
such
it was
a
not
planet.
a planet.
I can't
the
even
Moon
stand
is
it.
not a planet.
What else is it if it's not a planet?
It is not. I believe it's a star or something.
It's
it is
a
not
moon. It's a moon.
Didn't you do that thing in grade school where you had to name the planets and there was Uranus and there was Saturn and the one with the rings and and then the Earth and with
The American educational system is honestly... How? How did we let it get this bad?
I think I'm gonna fucking squirt.
What a dumb asshole. 80 Blue says God has come to reap the sinners.
What in the hell?
What? Yeah. Mike Mack says the sad part is the American educational system and Americans themselves fail each other. Yeah. It's an egg. Shaker. Oh, this is the fakest fake prank. I guess he can't see the camera person standing in the middle of the kitchen. Ha ha ha! Real video. Is Pluto a moon now? Pluto is a dwarf planet. Oh my god. Yeah, I keep plastic containers in my oven. That's a good idea, just in case someone preheats it without looking. Then I get to clean up melted plastic. Hooray. Okay, at least the family had a wholesome fun making it, I guess, but I hate it. There's certainly worse things a family could be doing, I suppose.
And I see here, it seems like these kids are just regurgitating Bible verses. I want to know if you really understand what it is that you are preaching.
Like make up a reading comprehension test for these kids to see if they really.
You're not on mic. So.
This student's an A student in the school.
Could you maybe give me a Bible verse?
Oh, that doesn't mean
interpret it or something.
Yeah. Could you preach for us and let us and then tell us what it is you mean?
I'm biblical.
Both ways. Could you, Duffy? Could you? In your own words.
But you want me
preaching it? Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Well, there's a verse.
Oh no, he knows the script, but he doesn't know how to interpret the scripture that he's been told to read.
There's a verse. You want him to preach?
Yeah.
Get up and preach. Get up and preach.
Yeah, go ahead. Stand up right where you are if you want to. Go ahead.
Jeffy, do you want to preach?
If you want to. If you don't want to,
the audience shouldn't be able to intimidate you into this. If you want to do it, it's up to you.
Shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation. Of him also shall the Son of Man.
Again, it's like a script his dad gave him, but then like, what does that mean?
Before tax, after tax is 1,731.
Even with this box?
I could definitely give you a Flight Club box.
And a discount too?
$3.99 for the box, man.
Hey man, first rule of Flight Club.
We got the cash app.
And your total today is going to be $33,283 and
What?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
The fact that anyone can spend $33,000 on shoes at any point ever makes me fucking sick. What is wrong with our economy?
I've come to talk with you again.
I want to see those pears. Some chocolate pears, you know? Oh.
All right, Aaron, your total is $3,787.76.
Perfect.
All right, Marquez, your total for today is $9,714.92.
Yeah, I think I'm done for a while after this one. Is this what you wanted?
Am I gonna check out the BitChute links? Maybe. BitChute's always iffy.
Let's get this 5, man. The reflective
You
one.
respect the
You don't enjoy
hustle?
those.
I don't.
Fuck
them.
$1,716.
You're the scum of the earth. You are a terrible.
Is $2,989 and 36.
That's disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting.
Here to
represent Entertainer of the Year. Please welcome to the stage the Queen and the Chancellor of YouTube.
Morok says, excuse me, I was raised to be that kind of useless Bible regurgitating loser when all the way to college on that BS. The college Bible classes were so self-congratulatory, as every professor was of a different denomination. I finally broke free. Well, I'm glad.
YouTube, Jenna Marbles and Flula.
Do Mac YouTubers make that much? Depends on how many views they get. I recognize that guy, so he probably does. Mike Mac says, sometimes I'm glad I'm low income. At least you're not completely out of touch with reality. That's a bonus.
Nobody expected to see me here. But what about my soft dick, huh? Oh, you think I'm kidding? Oh, yeah. Batch, do you even host? Where are you? Garbage. Love you, bro.
What is this? Why?
I feel like Taylor Swift.
Oh, no. Logarth says Jenna Marbles has quit streaming and posting online. No.
I see the moon, lonely and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Okay, I'm gonna skip past the blackface.
Get on up. Get on.
Joe Rogan stool humping joke.
No. And by the way, when you see someone moving around like that on stage, I will bet you every penny I have they're not funny. Stuff her in the corner of the couch. Oh, you fucking.
Fuck. Is that the equivalent of a guy stool fucker?
There's not a lot of women
Shah
that
has
can
kind
do
of an
that,
elitist
though.
approach to comedy. It's quite interesting. He likes bars, he says. He likes jokes. He doesn't like stool fucking.
How does this work? When it comes, his whole body just erupts. Anytime I saw someone miming having sex, you know, pumping air,
Yeah.
I would just go, not funny.
No.
It was just like, it was a sign of like.
But what if there's a bit where you have to mime pumping air? Stool fucking, if it's the right bit, can be funny.
Really?
But it has to be a real comic with a real reason to fuck that stool. There has to be something to it.
Why do you? Fucking Joe Rogan, man. Tea with Goblin says here's some vintage Aussie cringe from. Okay.
Good evening. First tonight, a developing story out of Canberra. Tony Abbott has been caught out seemingly insulting a Queensland soldier killed in Afghanistan. Footage shows Mr. Abbott being briefed about the battle which killed Lance Corporal Jared McKinney. After being told about the complications of the firefight, this is Mr. Abbott's reaction. Mr. Abbott was then lost for words when confronted about his comments.
Look, a soldier has died, and you shouldn't be trying to turn this into a subsequent media circus.
The soldiers shouldn't. I shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not turning into a media circus. I'm showing you vision of you, your reaction to his explanation about what happened on the day in the operation that, in which McKinney was killed. How's that turning into a media circus? Okay, well, tell me, what's the context? And if it's out of context, what is the context? You're not saying anything, Tony.
I've given you the response you deserve.
Well, for more on this, we're joined by Nine's political...
Jesus Christ.
Do that! It looks dumb, all right? This is just being gay.
A lot of people who advocate on the other side of this issue are concerned about their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren because of the way that the climate might change and make it less hospitable to human life. Is that a concern you share?
Well, of course it's a concern, but we're talking about, like, 2080. I mean, who will be alive at 2080? By that time...
Well, my great-great-grandchildren will be.
That's right. So, you have to just...
2080 isn't that far away, lady. It's like 60 years. Hopefully I'll be alive. Like, what the fuck? Like, if I live to be as old as that lady, I'll probably be alive in 2080.
So why do good girls like bad guys?
And I am not the last generation. There are already Zoomers and Generation Alpha who exist. Like, what the hell?
I had this question for a real long time. I've been a bad boy.
Oh yeah, that's a copyrighted song. That I'm gonna have to take out later. That's a bummer. I got too calm. I got too lulled into security. Logarth the 20-bit says, I'll be 100 in 2080. Oh my god. No, you might be dead. Look on the bright side.
I also like showing our gay and straight customers a funky range of our Christmas gifts.
Hi, my name is James. I'm straight and I work at Robert Dyer's. I like sailing, baking and showing off all our Christmas kitchen gadgets to our gay and straight customers.
I'm straight and I love shopping at Robert Dyer's.
I'm gay and I love shopping at Robert Dyer's.
See, I believe he loves shopping there. The other people were like, I'm straight and I love shopping here. No, that guy loves shopping there. Also, yes or no, did he pick up that specific tree because it kind of looks like a butt plug? Because I'm just saying, brilliant if he did.
I'm bisexual, and I always find something I love at Robert Dyer's.
Yeah, I'm bisexual and I want a pasta maker. That's my identity. I'm a pasta sexual.
This Christmas tree is perfect for a gay person or a straight person.
This feels like a weird sketch from a comedy show.
This drill would work a treat in a straight person's home or a gay person's.
Robert Dyer's, where gays and straights can buy drills and much, much more.
Moshe Moshe, Changpao Xinhua Daichan, Nippon. Translation: welcome to my video about Japanese culture. My name is Sam Hyde. For the past, on and off, 5 to 10 years, I've been an amateur philosopher and student of the great cultures of the world, notably Japanese culture. For those of you out there who don't know anything about Japanese culture, I'd like this video to serve as sort of a primer. Japan is...
Someone owes me at least one gift sub if he mentions the word waifu in any of this. Okay? Just putting it out there. Someone accept that bet. If he says waifu, you owe me a gift sub. Logarth says incinerated by the cringe.
is a country of great strength. They invented martial arts. They invented the super fast drift race cars such as Mitsubishi Eclipse and
Big Booty 2012, thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs to the community. Appreciate it. Mike Max says humanity is just cringe and we need to get rid of it.
and Toyota Corolla. This shirt, incidentally, is made of kimono fabric. I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually a tightly woven kimono, Japanese kimono. Kimono means clothes in Japanese.
Look, I would imagine, like all cultures, I would imagine Japanese culture is rich and vibrant and beautiful, and probably also has complicated, iffy stuff in it, just like every culture, you know? It's a human culture. I'm sure Japanese culture is amazing. But anytime I hear anyone talk about Japanese culture, I just think of this guy, or people like this guy. The weebs have ruined the entirety of the perception of Japanese culture for Americans. It's, like, really, really sad.
Japanese. And this is a Japanese kimono shirt. Now, kimonos are interesting because they're very essential to the Japanese identity. In the 1600s, when the great Japanese samurai, or fighting swordsman...
Samurai. Tea with Goblin says, Igor, I tire of the gift of perception. Bring me the chloroform. And Daddy Sume says, okay, Hannah, what about, quote, white culture? Doesn't our culture deserve protection? White is not a nationality, believe it or not. P-Meal, thank you for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs and kicking off the hype train. We're already at 95% to level 4. Beautiful.
Chobon Jinghua, he would not go out...
Here's the BitChute links. Hold on. Let me look. I don't know what they are. One second. Let me pull these up and we can finish with waifu guy. I'll take a look at these BitChute links. Oh yeah, Follow the Cabal sequel. We should probably cover that at some point on conspiracies. Bardlock Moses, thank you for gifting 5 Tier 1 subs. Wow, lots of gift subs. Thank you. This looks like another conspiracy channel. Okay, these are all getting added to my conspiracy list, so we will take a look at these on Tuesday, or whenever we do conspiracies next, but probably Tuesday.
Out to battle without his kimono. So you could say that his kimono was as essential to him as his sword was. And this is sort of the Japanese way. Tea ceremonies and ink blots and all kinds of papyrus paper. It's all essential to the Japanese identity. It's looked at holistically. And this is what's known as a Zen philosophy.
Yes? Probably at the end of this video.
And this is why their warriors were so feared, and why the great 1600 samurai, Chong Binghua...
M. Scheffler, thank you for subscribing with Prime for 3 months. Andrew Patella with 20 bits says, to be fair, sometimes a generic term in a language that has a culture-specific prototype can be borrowed into other languages as a specific term. Sombrero in Spanish is the generic word for hat, for example. Yeah. Bardlock Moses with 100 bits and Old Enough to Know Better Now with another 100 says, so he wore clothes into battle? Shocking. Wow, we got another level 5. Beautiful.
Who was probably the finest swordsman to ever live. And it's said that George Lucas based the Jedi Knights off of this one person.
I'm pretty sure George Lucas based Samurai Knights off of sort of an amalgamation of the mythical idea of samurai illustrated in, like, old samurai movies, along with, like, the Knights of the Round Table and a variety of different things. Wizards from, like, Arthurian legend. It's not one thing. Bardlock Moses says some Norse fought naked. I would imagine not for long.
But he was able to take on brigades of Western invading British soldiers who were all equipped with guns. He single-handedly, he was a badass commando samurai. Samurai. Translation, Japanese fighting swordsman. What else can I tell you about Japan? Or Nippon, as it is called in Japan. The women of Japan are prized and valued throughout the world.
Oh my god, is he gonna say waifu? Or is he gonna say geisha? Is he gonna talk about geishas, or is he gonna talk about waifus, or both? Morok Ben Eoth says, Japanese multiculture is fascinating, but weeaboo regressiveness has ruined so much of Western perception. It's a cool culture, but it's no more special than any other culture. I took several anthropology classes in college and learned a lot. I'm sure it's an interesting topic.
Japanese women are considered to be many times more beautiful and many times more sexually exciting than from Western women.
Oh, can we not fetishize people based on their race? Thank you.
And I, for one, happen to agree. I've dated a few Japanese girls, and I will
Past tense. Dated.
Suffice it to say, I will not go back to dating Western women. And maybe it's a cultural thing. Maybe it's that Japanese women look like preteens.
Oh, it's Seshi with 100 bits says, so this man learned all his knowledge of Japan from The Last Samurai. It sounds like it. This guy just admitted that he's into prepubescent, or at least rather just pubescent girls, so that's disgusting. Did you just get to the part? Yeah.
People.
Daddy Sume says, abort, 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 abort.
People say that Japanese girls have tighter pussies, but that...
Burn it! Burn it down! We gotta burn the house down, Baja! Get the gasoline! We're done! Oh shit, puncture the battery in your car. We'll use that as an ignition for the fuel. Oh! It'll catch up. Oh, P-Meal says, ooh, this guy's really gross, but have some bits for the hype train, thank you. And Bardlock Moses says, TOS, I gotta go explain to Baja what he said. Daddy Sume says, this is not the case. I speak from experience. That's disgusting. Don't tell me that. Okay, hold on. He said... I know. So finish making food so we can burn the house down. Hydrate. Thank you for the hype train. I appreciate that. Just raid Jake now. You're already making spaghetti, right? Yeah, sure. Thank you.
That's not true. They're just more shallow, so you bang against the cervix more readily, and to me that's gross. Also, they have these little slits for eyes, which might be the reason why they seem to be soulless.
What the fuck? Why did this turn into just a racist tirade?
Is it because I can't penetrate their slit eyes? Is that why they look soulless to me, or are they really soulless? And the conclusion that I came to is that, yes,
oh, he's a
Asians
professional
have
troll.
no souls. They're closer to robots or insects
it's still disgusting,
than any other race there is, which is probably...
Okay, that's... Nope, I'm done. Lord Necro Jay-Z says, I'm surprised Baja didn't scream out in disgust when you told her. She did. You just didn't hear it. My kitchen's a bit further away. Who am I rating? Jake gets to deal with the aftermath of this. I can't. Alright, good night, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, Sunday will be the 1-year anniversary special. So come and check it out. It'll be good. I'll also be on tomorrow doing I don't know what. I'll be less disheveled, though. So have a good night, everyone. Tell Jake I said hi. Maybe I'll be listening to the stream. I gotta go recover from that. It's not good. Alright. Bye-bye.